Usable assets, checking and savings, retirement accounts. Does anybody know why you can't use pensions? Other than the Sierra? Nobody? Can't use pensions because you can't tap into the pension until after you retire. So that went out the door. I know CalBRE was one that kind of caught a lot of people back in the days. Gift funds, you do not have to source it as long as the donor wires it directly to escrow, which allows you, if you have the conversations with your client, you can get a little creative on the front side. Give the 12 grand you got in cash, your sister, we'll do a gift letter, they wire it directly to escrow at the end of the day. No longer need to source it in the sister's account. They're pretty loosey-goosey on who can give gift funds. Cash on hand, so technically it's not supposed to exceed 1% of the sales price. So if you're buying a $600,000 home, that cash deposit cannot be $6 grand or greater. You got to keep it in there. And they don't want to dump it all in at one time anyways. You want to trickle it in. So large deposits kind of goes, and that's this one that kind of goes back and forth with underwriting. We get a lot of arguments. I offer a lot of alcoholic beverages, but VA's guideline technically says it cannot exceed 2% of the purchase price. So I don't know. That one they leave up to the underwriter discretion on if they should source it or they shouldn't. So just always want to get in front of that. Reserves. One thing a lot of people don't know, they got burned. You cannot use gift funds as reserves. Normally, VA is just a buyer buying a home. VA normally doesn't require a reserve. If it's a little bit of a dicey file, they will ask for some reserves, but normally they don't. But you cannot use gift funds. So you got to make sure they have that up front. And then going back to it, you can use it to pay off debt to qualify, which is a big one.